Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Gen 1, and here she is. This is the one, guys, that makes all the big waves, the world's fastest Tfl Zonda. And you know what? The channel is and always will be about the viewers. It's about you guys, all right? This is why all the comments on the last video with the TFL versus the animal, the Oxidean animal, such a big deal for me, all right, guys? Because it's all about what you guys want, all right? When I'm done making this pass, the water's not super flat how I want it. There's a little movement on the water, but that's okay. We're still gonna run her, all right? But one thing that I wanna do is I want to show you guys at home more about this boat. I want you guys to learn how to tune and run, drive, pilot the Zonda. Okay, the Zonda is a 41-inch boat. I'm sure most of you guys can get this information online. This boat did come from Offshore Electrics. Okay, however, I believe there's other vendors that you can get this boat from, but that's what this is about today. All right, we're gonna make another pass here. I'm sure it's gonna be a super fast pass. I'm hoping no blowovers today. All right, and then we'll open her up and just kind of show you the CG. I'll show you some of the batteries that I'm using. All right, these are dashboard props. All right, so we'll go from there. We're gonna turn this GPS on. We're gonna zero her out, which she is. Okay, the wind is picking up by the minute here. All right, and that's usually how it goes. All right, there's some movement there, and we want to thank Bill Oxidean. All right, we really want to thank Bill for getting on the comments and sharing some of his views. All right, we still don't have any negative comments for any manufacturers out there. Okay, if any of these manufacturers need a shout out, we're more than happy to do that. All right, but again, no negativity here on this channel. All right, just positive RC boat vibes. All right. All right, let's see what she does. Doesn't sound good. All right. So something sounds off. So I'm probably gonna open her up. And see what happens here. We're under the hood here. Okay, we're running 6S CNHL and 6S CNHL in there, right under the deck, right in this area. Okay, and we're gonna turn this radio on and see if we can get something here. All right, I don't know 100% what's going on yet. All right, our connections seem to be okay. All right, want to double check all this for the solder. All right, I think the solder seems okay. All right, something seems off there. All right. All right, guys, so we found that it's definitely this Y connector here that is the issue. All right, so I'm gonna pull this off for a second. I'm gonna disconnect these. All right, and we'll get that. So this right here is frayed. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, we have to get a new one of these. I don't have another one right now, so I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this for the time being so that we can at least make that pass here today. All right, didn't look good for us at the other lake. It got choppy within those minutes where we were repairing some of the wires in the boat, so we came to the other lake. They're not far apart. I like running the other lake better, but this one does stay a little bit more calm, even though I'm still not liking this water. For a boat that travels over 120 125, just about every time we're out, you want glass water is what you want. All right, so we're gonna turn this on, zero her out. Okay, so we found that our Y connector is the issue that we're having. Okay, so I did kind of mess with it, the pigtail, a little bit, and we got it to work. So let's try and make this pass. We don't know what's gonna happen with this water. I'm not very comfortable running in this kind of water, especially not at these speeds with this small boat. All right. All right. Okay. We're gonna see how far we can take her out, right? It's really hard to see her out there when she's real far. Okay. Okay. Gonna go right here. Okay. Over 120, 100%, maybe 125. You just never know. Those last couple numbers, you never know how they're gonna come in. All right, so we'll check our here. Some movement. Stop. Read. 129, baby. 129. All right, and her PB is 130. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up for you guys. This is the Tfl Zonda versus Oxidean Marine Animal Cat. All right, this boat is running Success. I believe Big B's boat, which we do support Big B's channel a whole lot. He's doing great things. All right, and that boat is super fast. And I do, like I said, I do like the Animal Cat, guys. It's a very strong boat. You know, I do have to say this because, you know, I just want everyone to understand that this is all about accuracy here. All right, this is a little bit lengthier boat, and it's just gonna handle better at higher speeds than the Animal Cat. All right, and I say this because I personally own the boat myself. Okay, no longer own the boat. All right, but I don't have anything negative to say about it. We're running the Hydras here. Okay, and we are running one CNHL on each side, Success. All right, and if you guys want more tuning information on this boat, all right, if you guys have the Tfl Zonda, if you guys are interested in buying or purchasing a Tfl Zonda, all right, I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. You know, just in the comments, guys, I want you to drop all the comments, you know, all the questions, whatever questions you may have, what servo I'm using, why I'm using this servo, how my rudder's set up, how my drives are set up. I'm using Das Boater Process. I know you guys know that. Okay, all that stuff, what tape I use for this. Drop it in the comments. I'll make a nice tutorial video for you guys, you know, and we may do one more pass here, all right, even though I'm not super happy with the waters, but you guys saw it here, and only here at Gen 1 you're gonna see boats running these speeds so consistently. I have some guys ask me about the radio, you know, basic standard spectrum radio, SR315 receiver. All right, but yeah, let's get her back on the water, and we'll do a little more talking after that. All right, we got her all taped up. All right, ready for another pass, and there is a little more wind movement here. I'm gonna screenshot that 129. All right, so she doesn't want to leave that 129. She's on there. Okay, all right, she's zeroed out. I'm gonna track start. All right, please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keeps the channel going, and we have plenty of other boats, all right, to come on the channel. We got some V-hulls. We got another catamaran that we're interested in maybe purchasing and building. Okay, all right, so there she's off. Okay, let's see if we can grab another one of those 129 plus. All right, CNHL batteries. You don't need expensive batteries to run these numbers, as you guys can see. All right, all right, let's see how far we can take her. It's risky business, guys, risky business for sure. Okay, here we go. Try to get her set up in the right line. And a blow over. All right, so we'll have to go to the other side to get her. Okay, all right, and you guys, I don't know if you can see her there. Okay, she's got her nose sticking straight up. See her right over there? Let me see what we got here. All right, got our tugboat on the way to get her. All right, and this is part of the boating hobby right here, guys. All right, they do crash, they can crash, and they will crash. All right, so tugger's off to get her, and we'll see what happens when we get her back in. All right, the tugboat is clearly struggling with such a heavy boat. All right, and it's full of water, so it's gonna be even heavier. All right, she's almost here. What's felt like an eternity. All right, you can see how she's struggling, but she's almost here. All right, we're gonna assess the damage, take her home, clean her up, and whatever parts we need, again, no sponsorships here. All right, guys, whatever parts we need, we'll get them ordered and right back on the water. How we do here at Gen 1, it's what we do best. All right, so as we get back to the truck here, all right, we'll go ahead and put her on the stand here. And so the first thing that we're gonna notice here is that her lid came completely off. All right, hat screw came right off of that thing. All right, so I'm guessing that the hatch screws that I had are probably attached to the lid that's still in the water, which that'll take us another eternity to retrieve, I'm sure, but not a big deal. All right, guys, we're gonna power her on here, okay, and make sure that we still have, all right, good electronics, which I'm pretty sure, I mean, they're all waterproof electronics. All right. Yep, and we still have our rudder. All right, it didn't seem to crack. All right, which usually is what happens to this little bracket, but you know, she's a little disoriented, but I think she still is okay. All right, there's our prop spinning. All right, drives still intact. All right, and of course, you know, we're probably gonna inspect the boat much better when we get her dried off and all. All right, she does have some hits from the previous hits. All right, but yeah, I think overall it was a good run. All right, she did crash on the second pass. You know, we don't have the greatest view on her from that location where we are, but hey, whatever we need here, we're definitely gonna adjust it and bring it right back out. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with Gen 1, and this is the part 2 to the Tfl Zonda versus the Oxidean Marine Animal Cat. All right, again, Animal Cat, great boat, dual layer, strong, just not as fast as the Tfl Zonda, and we keep proving that back to back to back. All right, guys, again, 6S batteries. All right, and there you have it, CNHL 1-pack. All right, if you guys have any questions about this boat, the way I set this boat up, go ahead, drop the comments. Please, 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 guys, really important, like and subscribe. We really need that for the channel right now. All right, guys. All right, thank you for tuning in, and please join us again here at Gen 1 for the fastest boats on the water. Gen 1 is out.